Alright, good morning guys. It is 9:45. I've been up since like 6:30. I've just been working on some stuff and watching some YouTube videos and that kind of thing, and I was like, oh, well, I might as well get up because I said last night I was going to clean out the fridge and all that stuff. So, and then of course, it's just as soon as I start doing something, first I realized the dishes had to be done, so these ones here had to be rinsed, so I did that, and I just have a little sink full. It's not a big deal, but I just want to get them done and out of the way. And then my gut starts rumbling, so I was like, well, I'm going to have something to eat. I've been craving sausage and cabbage forever now, and because I was sick and I couldn't taste or smell anything, I'm kind of slowly getting those senses back. I'm able to smell a little bit and taste a little bit, so I was like, you know what, I am going to make this. Now, the other day, I figured I would make it just because I was craving it so badly. I ended up cooking up my sausage, and then I was like, you know what, when I eat it, I do want to enjoy it. So I just ended up taking the sausage that was cooked, and I put them into bags, and I put those into the freezer. So this meat is already cooked. It's just going to thaw, and once it's thawed, I am going to put my cabbage in it. I've been chopping up, working on this big cabbage here. And there's quite a bit of cabbage right there, so I'm going to see how much I need just to more or less fill up this pan, because I don't know if I'll be the only one eating it or not, but I've got my bacon fat here that I keep, and I'm going to fry it in some of that, so that's what I'm going to do, working on that. So I figured, okay, well, I'm going to come over here and start working on the fridge. So I'm going to start with the door. I'm going to take everything out, wipe down all the bottles, wipe down all the fridge. I am going to have to get some good duct tape and put some across there, because there used to be one of these, but as you can see, even here it cracked. I don't know if it was just from putting too much stuff. I believe there was one at the bottom too, but I just never ended up putting anything in there, so we just don't really even use the bottom one. Which, if I can get some good duct tape and get some duct tape that'll stick, I might use the bottom one and put our water down there, because I usually have little containers that are filled up with water, and then that way there I can use the rest for my condiments and stuff like that. So I'm going to take this out, make sure everything is still good, go through it, and then wash it down, and then I will work inside the fridge, which it's not that bad. This is a pork roast from the other night. Whatever does not get eaten today, I'm going to bag up and put into the freezer, and then just kind of work through the rest of the stuff. I think this bag here has some cheese in it. There's some Brussels sprouts there that I'll probably end up having for maybe supper tonight, because they're going to have to be eaten up soon. And there's just some little things that I got to work on in there. But first, I'm going to take everything out of my fridge door. And the cat just knocked down a speaker. That was what that big bang was. Alright, so I got all that out. As you can see, it's not too bad. There's a few crumbs that need to be washed up, but I'm just going to give this a good wash down. And maybe I'll use my disinfectant spray. I'm going to go see what kind of chemicals are in there, and if not, I'll just use some water and vinegar. Okay, so I pulled the condiments out, I washed them all. These three back here are expired. This was expired, I think, in 2017. My mom gave me that the other day, or in December when I made the party mix. I needed some Worcester sauce, and I didn't have any, so she gave me that, but it smelled kind of sour. So I'm just going to get rid of those things. These were all washed, they're going to be put back in. I'm working on the cabbage and sausage. This is just cabbage, and then over here was my first pan. I'm just going to dump it all in there, and then I'll just take some bowls from there as I need it. I'll wrap that and put that in the fridge, and it'll be ready for whenever we need it. So it is 13 minutes after 10. I just had a little bowl of it to test it out, and it was really good. So I'm going to finish getting this fried up, and I'm just got to rinse those dishes, put that back in the fridge, and then work on the rest of the fridge. Okay, so I'll show you this first. I got my condiments all put back. This only has a little bit of icing in it, so over the weekend I may or may not make some cupcakes or something. I'm going to see if I have some more icing, but that can get used up just to get out of there. And everything else is good. And then obviously I see a couple condiments kicking around here that I'm going to somehow try to fit into that door. So that's what I've been working on. I just cleaned off my stove. Those couple things need to go in the trash, or I could probably rinse them out and put them in the recycling actually. I'm just going to have a little bowl of this cabbage and sausage. So that is how much I ended up with, a big pan like that. I'll let it cool down completely. It's only 10:30 now, so I'll probably have another little bowl before we leave just so I don't get hungry. And then I'm going to make Riley a sandwich later on. And I'm going to go and check and make sure. I think the party's at 1. So it's going to take us probably about a half an hour to get down there. And yeah, so I'm going to make sure that I bring my own coffee and all that stuff so I'm not buying any. And go to the party, and then after the party I'm going to try to run in somewhere and find Riley a pair of snow pants. So that's the plan for today.
When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the frost.
Alright, so we are on our way down to the birthday party. I don't know if you guys can see the road, but the plow come up, the snow blower come up yesterday, and there's like literally a cow trail going here. There's a bunch of snow on this side, a bunch of snow on that side, so you kind of got to stick in the middle of it. It is 12:16. The birthday party is in 45 minutes, but I'm gonna go down and see if we can swing by Walmart and find a pair of snow pants for Riley, and then that way there I'll know if there's none at Walmart. Then I'll go to Rossi's with him, and he can check out if there's anything there that he wants to wear. I didn't find any of the ones that like kind of go halfway up your body. They were more like just pants that you put on, and I don't think that's really good, especially when you're out rolling around in the snow. You're gonna get snow up your jacket and all that and get cold. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you're gonna have to try the snow pants on because I'm not making 100 trips back to the store. So I'll try to vlog a little bit at the bowling alley, show you guys what they're gonna, it's basically 2 hours. They're gonna bowl for an hour, and then they're gonna probably eat cake and open gifts and all that for an hour. So that's the plan. And there's always lots of tracks on the road here. You guys can't see them, but oh, there's tracks going up there. Probably coyote or deer. Yeah, well, we haven't seen that wolf in a while. Could be the wolf, though. I don't know. It wasn't a coyote. There was one that we had seen. It was a wolf. Tanti's seen a wolf. Anyways, so yeah. I don't know. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm trying to take a picture.
How many games is much just saying.
Before I got the mango.
Before I got.
What do I want?
Okay. Szechuan.